Hello, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. It's me, LB, and I'm with.
The girlfriend! Hi!
Yay! So, as that episode is now done, here's another thing. I looked at the files because I tend to do that because I've heard you should do that, and it seems like someone wants me to talk to them. There is a file called I. You get the drill, you can see where I can see. Looking at it, it says this. I hate this. I can't do anything. Nothing. No matter how many times you play, it's all the same. It would be really, really easy to kill myself right now, but that would mean I don't get to talk to you anymore. All I want is for you to hate them. Why is that so hard? I don't know. Why is that so hard? Whoever you are.
No.
Anyway, we finished our poll. And yeah, back to the game. Are you ready, my dear?
Yep.
Alright. Another day passes, and it's time for this club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me, and I'm really scared to go to the next scene. Oh, it's just Yuri. Hi, Yuri.
Welcome back, LB.
Ah, hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at her desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room.
About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
Yuri, I'm happy that you're considerate and apologetic. I was right. I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I can tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we're just a little extra sensitive because it's our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I already decided there's no way there can be a bad person. You can be a bad person. Worse. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it.
LB, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and... Sorry, what am I saying right now? I just...
Hey, have you guys seen Monica?
Ah!
No, I haven't. That was my line. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken back at how calmly Natsuki is addressing her.
No, I haven't.
Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little. What? Why are you looking like that? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So...
Yuri, the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday?
Eh?
Jeez. Whatever is on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're really the kind of person who worries a little too much about the little things, aren't you?
But...
I'll accept your apology anyway, which helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was afraid of you secretly hated me or something like that.
No, not at all. I don't hate you.
Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either.
Uh,
Mitsuki turned to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Huh, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So, I'm still impressed. Aw, thanks, Yuri.
You should play something for us sometime.
That's...
Monica looks at me.
Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
That sounds cool. I look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, LB.
Monica smiles sweetly.
And pushes the others out of the way with her
Yep.
hair.
Certainly did. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently.
I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks! So I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really. I just want to bring up anything that the three of us were talking about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off to the closet.
LB? Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club.
Huh, I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave me that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she...
She's fine. She's reading over there. So it's okay, right?
In that case, I don't see any problem.
Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason.
Don't worry about it, you really creepy girl. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy.
Yeah. But I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this.
Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. What's the story about anyway?
Well,
I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs.
That's kind of dark, isn't it? Welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. You made it sound like it's going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out from nowhere. Oh, I hope this isn't foreshadowing.
Ah, are you not a fan of that sort of thing, LB?
No, it's not that. I'm playing Doki Doki Literature Club after all. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, totally got that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that this kind of story is the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. And horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not
Yes.
again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. The game should apologize for putting little goosebumps on me. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets... I kind of forget to pay attention to other people.
Why does she keep
So I'm
doing
sorry
that?
if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
Ah, that's... Well, that's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
Yes! I mean, you don't have to, but...
What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book and I had put it into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Ah, yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
That's... I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. As if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry. I was just bathing in something.
I'm gonna see what she just said.
It's not there.
Oh. Thanks, history. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
Ah. I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closed her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. Ugh. Ugh. I guess that makes it sort of difficult to turn the page.
Yeah. She is very cute.
She is. She's probably the cutest out of all of them. Like, see, whoever this other person I was about to say was pretty cute with the bow, but I don't know, I think Yuri's a little cuter. Anyway.
Yuri's very pretty.
Yeah, I can see that. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm and the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it underneath her thumb after it flips to the other side. How is this so hard to read? But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. Oh. actually kind of distracting me. As if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face as she is in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
Eh?
To turn the page.
Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over Yuri's face again when our eyes meet. I don't know how I'm able to keep up with her.
Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri's no longer asking me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assumed that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it at my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate challenge. My thumb gently let go of the page. Exchange? Thank you.
Yeah, intimate exchange.
My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it with her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
Eh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking this way she second guesses things she says and all that.
Ah, that's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her.
Something else?
Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Ah,
Yuri, are you feeling alright?
eh?
Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little...
My breathing?
Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat.
I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water.
Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about?
LB? Did something happen just now?
Eh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting all strange, I guess.
So you don't know anything?
Sorry, can't say I do. Are you worried about her?
Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her.
No, nothing.
Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
Alright, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other?
Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag.
If only there were some kind of a way that you could, put something in a book, like some kind of marker for books.
You mean like a bookmark?
From where you leave off?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a great name for it. If only there was such a thing as a bookmark.
Yeah, great.
But God, never dog ear the pages. That is violation of books.
Alright, we've got Natsuki and Monica to talk to. Should we start with Natsuki, since
Yes.
we finish off with Monica?
Yes.
Alright. Natsuki. I like your last one better. Really? Well, yeah, I can tell you I can tell you were a little more daring with this one. But you're really not good enough for that yet. It felt flat. I'm a bit flat myself, being a 2D character and all. That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring all this out. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little more influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you're spending time with Yuri today. Not that I care to spend your time with. After all, I taught never to expect anything from anybody. Oh, it's not like I was waiting for you or anything, but Barker. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'd probably be able to learn something from it. Hey, it's Amy that likes spiders. Amy likes spiders. You know what?
It's the same poem as it was before.
Yeah. Should I skip it?
It's up to you.
Alright. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders and her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends started to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it quiet. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Having a drink of water. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're just afraid if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares that someone likes what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things, such as two of the girls in this very club whom I respectively won't name. Kind of ironic that even in my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Geez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so whatever. We're done sharing. You can leave now. Wow.
Ah, damn it!
Damn it.
We didn't do it right. Fuck.
This is the point that we reiterate that Anna knows everything from this. I've been keeping myself in the shadows because I don't want to know. But I do know something.
Damn it, I was really looking forward to that. Fuck.
Don't worry. She'll probably find a video, and then we'll put a time capture, and then we'll... Yeah. Whatever. We'll find out what it is eventually. Thumbs up. Maybe I had to like Yuri's more?
I think it was that you had to write the poem for Natsuki that time. I don't know.
Oh well. It's a missed opportunity. But a missed opportunity is just in the past. And with a game like this, you can still see those sort of stuff. Anyway, we should probably share our poem with Monica now. Shall we?
Hi again, LB. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Alright. Great job, LB. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way I can count on them when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Suddenly, the door opens.
Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. All right. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Well. This is an interesting poem.
Save me. The colors, they won't bright flash and piercing red, green, blue, and cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless poem of meaningless. Delete her. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract.
Yes.
I'm trying to... Well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me.
Okay.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Okay. We could talk to Yuri. But I'm gonna save. I'm gonna back out. See if there's anything, because I've agreed to help this person, and I think this person is trying to talk to me.
Nope, no new files.
No new files? Okay. I'm glad.
Let me tell you.
Oh, okay.
I have it open in another window.
Okay. Alright. Let's talk to Yuri then.
I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
LB, how did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty.
That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, LB. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, LB? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too. Okay?
Whoa.
Alright, I'm gonna drop the British accent for this because it's gonna be way too hard.
Yes, it would.
Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel.
I'm a little worried.
I need a drink of water.
Yeah, have a drink of water before I click off. I wonder if Monica was trying to warn us.
It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can I pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though.
You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it?
Yes.
A dream. It was straying over my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere, and there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke, and everyone laughed. I woke up the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. Do you get something else?
Yes, I did.
Do you want to say yours?
Sure. A dream. I was wandering an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge, empty room, its ceilings and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side, or to a wall, anything. Suddenly, the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid, and the sounds of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired.
Wow. That's a little creepy. Shall we click again?
Mm-hmm. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since LB joined, and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know?
What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage.
Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Albie?
Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of LB to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until LB joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And LB isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like it is. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken back by Natsuki's words.
That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and LB want to get more members too. Right?
I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, it's up to me to rescue the situation.
No, Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did?
That doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything.
LB, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it?
Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it?
In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join.
Monica sits down and stares at her desk.
What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki.
What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest?
It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that.
You don't understand at all. I just wanted a place that feels nice to hang out with some few friends. Is that a problem with the club being that for me? There ain't many other people like that for me. And now Monica wants places. I'm really good at saying words. And now Monica wants to take it away from me? She's not taking anything away. No, LB. Not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Suzuki starts packing her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now.
Natsuki.
Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom.
This is bad. I don't know what to do.
Well, do you have an opinion on the festival?
I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry.
It's a little doofy.
Doki did, the team behind this, Team Lenovo, you've done a great job so far.
Tomato.
What she said, sorry I said Lenovo, I'm an IT person, I work with the company, partially. but that was probably the goofiest moments thus far. Continue.
I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for this club. But what about you, LB? What do you want to get out of this club?
He repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indifferent answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place.
I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I'd like you to look at Yuri.
Oh. Cool. That's weird.
I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while, bursting a blood vessel in your eyeball. So if you'd like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well.
Alright. Well, maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods.
Hey, Yuri. Eh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, LB? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with LB before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me, as president.
Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest.
Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow!
Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom.
Phew! Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Albeit, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time with how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why— Wait, not yet! No! Stop it!
Well. Saving. It appears that Monica might want to say something.
And also that she's not as evil as she's sort of making herself out to be.
Well, this is...
It's... Obviously she's not entirely in control of what's going on, right?
No. It seems that, like, the world has laws, and the laws of the world pretty much states that it has to be between someone we don't know and these two other people. They're meant to be the, quote, relationship option. It seems like Monica, who, let's be honest, the only time we actually got to choose Monica for, like, some sort of friendship building, she was butted out immediately.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe she just wants to chat with someone. Anyway, I think that's a great spot to finish this episode.
See you next time!
Bye-bye, folks.